Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is your Geek Out for today. The Geek Out was brought to you by GoToAssist from Citrix. You can take control of your IT world from one simple cloud-based platform. With GoToAssist, you can keep all of your systems up and running while keeping all of your users supported, including from your iPad. You can provide live or unintended support from anywhere. For a free 30-day trial, visit GoToAssist.com, click the Try It Free button, and use the promo code Pirillo. And speaking of promo codes, you know the free application that I've shared before in the Geek Outs as well as in the vlogs? I am about ready to redeem a $15 Amazon gift card. But I'm going to give that $15 Amazon gift card to one of you. And all you need to do to participate is comment in every one of the articles that we've published to Locker Gnome today. And it's got to be a good comment, not just like a haha, nice, or cool. You make it a good comment, a worthwhile comment, at least like 2 sentences of something semi-intelligent. And I will draw one of your names out, make sure you've commented on all the articles, and then send you the coupon for $15 that you could spend on Amazon however you wish. Microsoft's new logo. Is it a good thing? I'm sure many of you will have comments about this one. I like it. This isn't the new Windows logo, it's the new Microsoft logo. It's clean, it's simple, and as far as a logo is concerned, that's exactly what you want it to be. That's Microsoft. Facebook launches faster iOS app, claims 2 times speed increase. Oh, and they cleaned up the icon too. There's my page, and whoa, that definitely scrolls smoother. That definitely animates faster. Whoa, the news feed launched almost instantaneously. Hun, have you tried this thing yet? No, you live in Facebook. As far as she's concerned, Facebook's a web. You're on Facebook still, right? Bacon. Why do geeks love it? I don't know. I don't know why it's such a fascination. It's a very creative meat product. I had 3 strips of bacon today. I had 2 strips of bacon yesterday. I did not vlog the bacon from this morning because I didn't reheat it. I just took it directly out of the fridge, and it still had the fat kind of congealed to the bacon, the cold bacon. It was good. You can use bacon in so many ways. You can even dress as bacon. Didn't Lady Gaga do that? So if you're a geek and you love bacon, why? Just seems to be the geekiest meat around. Russia stockpiling drones to spy on protests. Technology, government, gets a little worrisome, especially when you don't know who you can trust. And the government is an institution you should be able to trust, or at least I would hope you could trust your government. It's not always the case. And certainly I have a few trust issues myself, but I don't know. This type of technology placed in the wrong hands just sounds spooky. How to understand computer addiction. Some might argue that I'm addicted to the computer. I'm not. I mean, I step away frequently. And even using smartphones as a computer, I can still put it down and be fine. I don't always need to have something in front of me or be doing something with a computer. I don't really play a lot of games, though. I'm addicted to a lot of things. Because the things that I enjoy, I want to enjoy more of, because it creates this type of stimulation inside my head that, well, that's how addiction works. It's this reinforcing behavior that just feels good. Not to say that using a computer feels good or should make you feel better about yourself. What's it like to live with a geek? Angela's story. Here's a series that I'm really interested in exploring, potentially with you. You may be a geek. You may be living with a geek. We are a different breed, really. We are unique, and sometimes living with us is challenging, to say the least. And so I turn to all the Locker Gnome contributors and say, hey, dude, do you have a story? What's it like to live with you? Or could you elevate a story that someone else could explain what it's like to live with you as a geek? We all have stories, dude. I mean, I am the, not the geekiest, certainly, but a poster child for geeky types of behavior that would be considered outside the norm. But I'm still normal, and this is not an invitation in any way for anybody to come live with us. One geek is enough. Why the Google Nexus 7 has become my go-to device of choice. Not my perspective, but having used Google's Nexus 7, I can see how this is a possibility. It's a great tablet, especially for the price. Talked about it before. if you're in the market for a tablet, and consider that the tablet's not just a computer, but it's a gateway to everything, really. All your social networks, all your friends, media. It's, well, tomorrow's computing today. And when you can get to any app from any platform, it doesn't matter which one you choose, as long as the one that you choose makes you happy. And so the Google Nexus 7 has made this contributor happy, and he explains why. I don't know if I could switch to the Google Nexus 7 as my go-to device. I'm still very happy with iOS, and it could be because I also use OS X on the desktop. I like the iPad. I like the iPhone. It hasn't been painful as far as the experience is concerned. But I can imagine that if you've never had that kind of experience, how any platform may make you happy. And that's the bottom line. It's not what makes me happy. It's what makes you happy. Prince Harry naked. Could this happen to anyone? Oh, it has. I mean, we have cameras on just about every other device these days, and you never really know when someone's going to snap a shot of you doing something that you would rather not ever have anybody in the entire galaxy see. Well, he's a prince, and that doesn't mean that, we're entitled to violate his privacy. It doesn't mean that we're entitled to violate anybody's privacy. And that's the thing you gotta watch out for, man. I mean, you may be out in public doing something thinking that no one is going to ever know that you're doing it, but there are cameras on just about every other device, and people use them prolifically. Bottom line is, be a good person and do okay things out in public. And, don't violate someone else's privacy. If they're not doing something that infringes on anybody else's rights, they have a right to exist too. Your privacy's always in danger. Always. Even if you're not someone who does things online, you do things outside of the internet, and these devices don't care. Why is Dell seeing a sales slump? Their margins were so incredibly thin. They sold a lot, but just did not make a lot of money. I mean, that market is not drying up. It's just that the competition is pretty stiff. Instead of buying a new PC, now people may be buying a new tablet computer, which isn't running Windows. Dell could very easily continue down the path of producing consumer electronics devices, but I think they're going enterprise, and it's a smart route to go. I mean, there's a lot of money in enterprise, and certainly they've done well in that market before. I wonder, though, how many other traditional Windows OEMs, these PC manufacturers, are going to see a similar slump and watch that market dry up altogether. I mean, there are a lot of options out there. Not just iPads, not just Kindles, not just Nexuses and Android tablets, just a glut of ways to do what it is that, traditionally speaking, only a PC could do. The day of the PC being the only option is... it's not today. Wiki Weapon Project aims to create a gun anyone can 3D print at home. So that's kind of concerning, but I don't think there's a way to stem that tide. I can't imagine everybody who would have the ability to manufacture their own weapons would, but gosh, I just wish we had sanity more than 3D printing. Too bad you can't print out Sanity. That'd be... not Out Sanity. Although he's a great member of our community. That's his handle, Out Sanity. Obama campaign to start accepting text message donations. Hey, you can get the money. Get it however you can. Of course, I'm a big believer in not giving politicians money. That's just me. On LockerGnome.net, dtourond writes, what is the best virtual machine for Mac? I've been running Parallels. In the past, I had run VMware until Parallels leapfrogged them in terms of speed and features. And I'm actually going to be doing something with Parallels coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. And there will also be a giveaway in association with it. YouTube user Nate Videos 1234 writes, you live in Seattle. Why do you have a sprinkler system? There are days that it gets hot in the summer, and we had a string of 80-degree and one 90-degree day. It was a few weeks ago, but it's kind of turning back into autumn again. Haven't seen the sun in at least 4 days now. So the sprinkler system is there to keep the lawn green. And believe it or not, it can dry out. In those days that we do not have rain, the lawn can just be, well, I'll record my lawn and then my neighbor's lawn and show you, and I'll put that in a vlog. YouTube user Uthman Baksh writes, does being unfriended on Facebook mean I'm a real loser? No, not at all. I mean, we have a lot of people that we have to manage, and it's difficult to pay attention to everything that everybody does. I mean, I know as much as you may like the things that I do on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or Google Plus or anywhere, you're not seeing everything. I would want you to see everything, absolutely. But I also understand that there's a lot to pay attention to. And when it comes to friending people on Facebook, I don't do it all that often. Even if I might know you, if only because some of the status updates that you may be posting, I'm not really all that interested in seeing. YouTube user ZangBeast writes, why doesn't AdBlock work on this video? Dude, you should not talk about blocking ads. It's kind of considered rude. It's kind of like walking into a restaurant, getting your meal, and then refusing to pay for that meal and the service provided. It's just kind of out of line. Sorry. Don't worry, I still love you. Thanks for liking, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, and we'll see you later.